start recording. Okay, so I'm live, I'm recording. Welcome back, everybody. Monster Hunter, A Twist of Helix. Where we last left off, as I want to double check. Yep, my mic is working, your guys' mics work. Okay, where we last left off, we had arrived at the city of Luminescence, aka as the people who live there call it, the Vein. It's my capital city within a volcano. They had not really explored much. They started in the frost, and that's where a safe house was that they wanted to keep Nioba so that Nioba didn't get found by the guild. As they traveled there, they put Nioba in the basement, and they went to a bar to obtain information, or at least look for information, which Alistair, not Alistair, he's dead. Joan,
Nope. No, wait.
I'm looking up at names in Discord. Joan, she tried to talk up the bar that they were looking for in the city. They're looking for a half-elf bard and a Vivarian, who apparently are living in this city, who allegedly murdered Nioba's parents. I say allegedly because, you know, innocent until proven guilty. You know how that goes. But as we have information based on where they may possibly be, or at least where one of them had lived, the bard, and they were heading back to meet up in Nioba and talk more about the information found. Now, we have a player that wasn't here last week, so he's going to be catching up, hitting ground running, and we'll be good to go. When we come back, Nioba, you mentioned something off stream that you wanted to try to have something roleplay before they get back?
Right.
Okay, so what are you doing while they are out?
So it occurred to me that Nirva has never been somewhere that's cold.
Mm.
And it's cold in that basement.
For,
Because Nirva is not happy.
yeah, for those who do not remember, they are currently in the part of the city called the Frosts, which are icy compared to the center. A lot of the heat gets channeled to the center of the city. So that leaves a lot of cold out here in this environment.
Nirva had demanded everybody to give her their bedrolls for something to lay on, because it was mostly just rock and stone. There was a rug, but it's a rug. But that's not enough. So Nirva is uncomfortable and is, after about an hour of everybody being gone, she's going to go up and kind of sneak up and see if she can see the proprietor.
Okay, I would like you to... You said sneak, so go ahead and roll me a stealth check. Okay, not bad. As you slink up the stairs, you go to enter the bathroom in which the secret entrance to the hideout is. You poke your head out. You don't see anybody, but you do see a door towards what you can only assume is the front of the shop. And let's see, roll d20 for me. I want to see. I'm gonna go with evens. Okay. So nobody is in the back room when you come up.
Okay. Nirva's gonna go. She's gonna hold her breath as she goes through the bathroom entrance. And she's gonna go up to the door and trying to listen through it.
Roll me a perception. A lot of rolls from Nioba immediately.
Blind or public?
It should auto be blind if I remember right. But if it's not, it doesn't matter. I don't mind you knowing this one. Whip a 12. You listen. I think you hear like almost like a throaty humming, but you don't hear anything else. You don't hear people talking or walking much. Maybe the wet slaps of the store owner walking. But that's about it. I don't think you would have come across a run either, like the fog folk that is running this place. you are probably unsure of what it was.
What kind of door is it? Ceramic handle?
This is mostly like the one to the back room where you are is more of a cloth door, like more of a curtain.
You're just gonna kind of move it just enough that you can peek through.
You look out in the shop, and it looks like at this time of the day, he's actually like walking towards the front door and like turning the open sign to close. Like it looks like he's closing up for the night.
Yerva can't read, so she has no idea what the sign says.
Yeah, but you see him flipping something on the door. You see him actively locking the door, and you're smart enough to understand, like, context.
Taking preparations so people don't enter.
Yeah, exactly.
In the brief glimpse or the look around she took, is there any other exits to that room, or does he have to come through the doorway?
When you came out, you noticed there were stairs in the room where you are that head up. So it looks like locks the front door, comes in the back, makes sure the back is locked, and then goes up to his rooms for bed. That's what it looks like.
Yerva will let the curtain go back carefully so it doesn't swish. She'll back up about a foot and just sit there and wait.
Okay, and I think after a minute you hear that like humming come back towards the door. You said you're about a foot away from the door, the clock door?
Mm-hmm. She's going to raise her head up so it's above what it would normally be humanoid would be at.
Yeah, and when he opens it, he sees you and he's like, "Ah! I should have known. They said you were bigger than person that you had hard times with doors. I take it I hope you're the one that is in the safe house downstairs? Either that or I'm dead."
Yerva will slowly lower her head to eye level. Yes, that is true. However, it is rather cold down there. Could you be useful and grab me blankets and other soft things?
I could have some of those that I could run down for you. I don't take it that you have money to pay for them, do you?
Why would I?
I expected much. Don't worry, I'll put it on your friend's tabs. And he heads off to like a storage crate, and he like opens it up and he pulls out a big fleece blanket.
Yerva just lying through her teeth.
Oh, 100%. I looked at her inventory. She has gold. And
just one blanket?
It's a big blanket, and then he looks at you, looks at the blanket, and pulls out a second one. They're big in his hands, like they're comforter-sized blankets. And he's like, "Here, this should at least help you get a bit warm down there. I'll make sure that the pipes are transferring heat properly too."
Good. Is there any more blankets?
Not in that crate. I will see what I can dig up. I'm gonna need you to head downstairs though, so in case, as I lock up. Your friends should be back here soon.
Alright. Just keep bringing them down. And she'll take the blankets and about face. Head down.
Yep.
She'll make a nest fort.
He just kind of sighs after you left, and he like goes and he locks the big doors, but he doesn't lock the side door that he. In how you came up and asked, and not your friends, he assumes they are not back, so he doesn't lock them out. But he does double check the pipes, the heating of the place, and then heads upstairs to hit.
As soon as he's out of eyesight, Yerva shivers.
go down, you start building your little fort, and about probably an hour later, you hear movement on the steps. The building you guys are in, Gage, so you know, it's a storefront that sells a lot of like winter cold weather gear, and in the back is like a shipping area, and there's a small door that everybody could get. And once they're in that door, it leads. There's a bathroom off to the side, and inside the bathroom, in a fake back of a cupboard, is stairs going down to the safe room. That's where you guys are staying while you guys are in the city.
Just as a question, like the rest of the group, like I'm not sure about Joan or Kalas, but I assume Elliot's wearing some sort of disguise.
Yes, they
or...
had disguise self. According to Elliot, he made you look older.
Younger.
Younger. That's what it was. He made you look younger. He has disguise on, and I don't think anybody else felt the need to. They disguised self on Nerva coming in. Made her look like Aptonoff, I believe.
It was alter self, but yeah.
Alter self, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I imagine not much would need to be done in Argus's case, mostly because he went from like somebody who used to be, you know, very neatly trimmed hair, finely trimmed beard, or even no facial hair, to very scruffy and rough around the edges, a lot more dirt and wrinkles.
Well, I did my best not to say too much about you or your backstory without you here, except there's certain things like you had to have a disguise because you might be wanted here, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
I tried
at the very
much.
least, making him look younger but still scruffy does kind of at least throw stuff off. I would say Argus probably has like a bandana or something on as well, just to kind of keep his hair kind of kept in not like out in the open, just kind of make himself look a bit less conspicuous in a sense, look more like somebody who's just like going around the city.
Okay.
Because I imagine most people would wear some sort of like bandana or something if they're either coming from the lower parts or just even trying to keep their head warm a bit.
Yeah. But you guys get back with the knowledge of potentially where the bard, the half-elf, lives. Neither one of them have been seen in like 2 or 3 weeks, August. That's the information you got. You tried to get information about checking on, because you were the one that led him to the bar. You recognized the bartender. You tried to get more information, but they just didn't have it to give to you. But you at least got the location of one of them, and with that, you at least have a lead for the next.
Okay.
So you guys decided to come back.
Sorry, the location of the half elf was at a bar, or like a different bar, or were they?
No, the half elf got the location of their house.
Oh, okay, their house. Okay, I gotcha.
It's on the edge of the frost. So, Joan got the information of that, saying they wanted to go do a checkup on them because they haven't been seen in a couple weeks. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With that information, you're like, well, we should go back, talk about what we're doing, and talk to Nerva. As you guys get back, you guys start coming downstairs, and it feels a bit warmer, like the pipes obviously got turned up, the heat, and you see Nerva, as you guys get downstairs, just eyes only out of a bundle of blankets.
Yeah, pretty much.
That immediately Mid had a gift for.
Amazing.
The room is just big enough, August, that if Nerva stretches her rings, she touches both walls with the tips of her rings.
Okay, so it's not comfortable, but it's like
it's
big
comfortable for
enough-ish.
you guys, but it's not comfortable with a dragon.
Yeah. I mean, being underground is probably not comfortable for Nerva, regardless.
Especially not cold. Apparently, she's never felt too cold.
I mean, different type of cold than, like, swimming cold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see that you're all back. Did you find anything? Did you find them?
Oh, sorry. I think I'm getting the cold from this temperature.
Dusty basement.
Cold
Yeah.
temps and dust, not a good combo.
Yes. If Joan was the one that got the information on the elf, I guess Argus will look to Joan.
Yeah, we got one of them. We got a house, but something seems odd. Niorva, before we go there with bloodshot eyes, they seem to have apparently they went on a mission, and when they came back, at least when the half-elf came back, he wasn't good. He was disturbed. People said he was a little bit weird, and he was reading from something that they have them done. So I'm not sure. I think we need to go there and ask some questions first, which is very uncharacteristic of me, to be honest. But I don't know. I kind of feel a kinship with that guy for some reason.
I don't. Who knows why?
Why would that be?
Yeah, Joan's at least half elf.
A bunch of halves. It happens. It happens.
Yeah, I mean that even if he is a bad guy and we really need to off him, I think he at least have some information that it's going to be good for us to have.
There will certainly be questions.
That gave me chills, and I don't like the way they did, but okay.
I was always going to ask them questions. Like where the rest of them
Yeah,
are.
but we can only ask first.
Man,
You know?
you can ask 5 after.
That's the best fucking line, mate. God damn it. That's just fucking amazing. Gotta be honest.
Yes, Argus will say, easier to ask him questions while they're alive, I guess. I mean, no reason to just jump headlong first into the situation.
I don't them.
We don't need to cause problems here either. This city is it's too many ears around, too much people to get caught in any fights.
From the sounds of it, they haven't been paying much attention to them. They haven't seen them in 2 weeks. Well, what's another 3 weeks?
I mean, they were about to go do a wellness check on him, so I guess 2 weeks is their limit.
Then you can just say that they were all fine, and they won't check again for a while.
Yeah, we'll get a couple of weeks maybe.
Plenty of time to get information.
Regardless, at least them being on their own means, well, it's a lot less messy to deal with this sort of thing.
You just see teeth from the shadows.
Teeth as in
Yeah,
baring
but
her teeth?
Yeah.
It's a toothy grin.
Oh, grin, okay.
As you said, messy.
What does Elliot and
Yeah.
Telos think?
I don't really have a dog in this fight.
Yeah, me neither.
No, that's fair. I just wanted to.
Listen, the only one that I would really care about is Harbin, but
Hashtag Harbin did nothing wrong.
And by finding the information from this one, we'll find Harbin. Sooner or later.
Yeah, but like I thought I would be the more cold-hearted one after Niorva. But I mean, Niorva's not being cold-hearted; she's being very warm-hearted because of history. But guys, don't you think we should try and talk first, or am I being the crazy one here?
I mean, getting more information on the situation can't hurt. can always get your revenge after.
If they're truly remorseful, then they'll speak more freely.
I don't think we
Okay,
lose
okay.
any. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I don't even know what
Argus
to
says, I don't think we lose anything from talking first. If it's, sorry, better to at least know what we can before we make any decisive decisions. There's too many unknown links on in this whole situation. There's a good chance that if we rush in without a plan, that some of those links might be buried with, well, whomever is there.
Well, at least we have a lead now.
After a good night's sleep, and maybe some brandy.
Speaking
You know,
of,
it's pretty cold.
Joanne, you feel a compulsion to move 10 feet closer to the pile of bundles, or bundle of blankets.
I go.
You, you go, and as soon as you're in grabbing reach, a claw reaches out and pulls you into the blankets.
No, I was gonna get brandy. Argus,
Warm.
can you be a doll?
You're warm now.
I am. That's true. That's actually pretty cozy. I'm not gonna lie.
Argus is gonna probably make a mental, or not make a mental note, but think to himself that by the time he probably comes back with Brandy, Joan will probably be like just passed out.
Like with a hand out in the form of holding a cup, like snoring very loudly already.
This is a bundle of blankets like 4 or 5 feet tall at this point. Includes your bedrolls, the rug, her bedroll, all the blankets.
It's like ferrets when they get a hold of toilet paper.
Oh no.
You know, I think we could fit 2 more in here. Elliot,
That sounded like a threat.
Nope.
You know what you guys need? You guys need a couple of helms that block out Nova. That's what you guys need.
Yes.
Juggernaut helmets.
do you resist the compulsion, Elliot?
Yes.
Make you roll for it then.
So it's a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Right?
16.
Oh!
Oh,
That's-
damn.
Okay.
That's nothing but 2s. Do you want to re-roll that, or do you accept
to-
the dragon?
Wait, we're about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So.
There is nowhere else to sleep down there besides stone.
No, there was a bed.
It's a stripped bed now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, maybe.
But yeah, if you fail it, then she grabs you as soon as you come close.
Yeah.
It is cozy in there. A lot of body heat.
And a snoring Joan.
Yeah, already unconscious.
Okay, maybe.
So you
Guys,
let,
peek out again and look between Kelos and Argus.
I think August mentioned Brandy.
I will shoot
No,
you.
that
The eyes narrow.
Argus is probably already grabbing a stool or something. It's just kind of sitting down on it, arms crossed. He already has a fur cloak, but like, I don't know. He's
It's
probably
not like it's
just gonna-
extremely cold for Nova because she's not used to cold. She's never been in cold. It's no more than like an air conditioned room, honestly. there-
Argus used to live
Yeah,
in this
exactly.
city, so
You probably lived in a warmer part of the city though.
Oh yeah,
As
definitely.
a guild knight, as a knight, you wouldn't have to live in the frosts. But
Probably would have came up to the frost, like for various different
oh,
reasons, but like
100%. I had in that docket some reasons why guild knights would be in different areas.
yeah.
But you have the feeling that you have the two most accepting of your body heat under the blanket.
There's nowhere else to go, technically.
There's a bed.
It's been stripped.
Yeah, but you have the August who has his store, and Kalas technically doesn't sleep. He trance.
I'm going in the bundle.
I mean, Kalos could probably just steal a blanket and look like a snow runt next to the pile. Just blanket draped over his shoulders.
I don't think he would need one, especially not sleeping. I don't think he would need a blanket. Like he
Stealing would be the right. Steal would be the correct word there.
Mm-hmm.
Yoba wakes up to no blankets. Joan has taken all.
Yep.
Joan is gonna wake up like wrapped in a blanket cocoon. Perpetual motion
burrito.
Perpetual motion machine.
Hey,
and
I would give a magic item,
roll.
but Luca doesn't like the item. It's too spidery.
Oh no.
A hammock.
Yeah. The spider's
It's a great
rest.
idea, but
It holds you like a cradle, Luca.
ugh. Like a sticky crate.
So for those who
cradle,
don't
yeah.
know, I made a magic item called Spider's Rest. That is a hammock that wraps you up in a cocoon while you sleep.
Oh,
And
Wait,
then you-
it's a hammock made of?
spider silk.
That's not comfortable.
It's super comfortable. You just have arachnophobia, which
Problems.
is why all these come up when you're playing.
Which is a very big coincidence, at least.
Just wait, Luca, until I can get the Stormlight Archive going. Like, they're not spidery, but they
They're
are
spiders?
chitinous.
I hope that's better for me, but I want to know
Hold
until
on, I'll
I'm
grab
there.
a picture.
Like centipedes.
This is what is known as a chasm fiend.
Like a lizard,
Wait,
but
where?
the
In the
bug in the
voice
chat
channel.
chat.
Oh, in the voice channel. Oh, that's
Whip
better.
Whip a human for scale.
It's a centipede.
Oh, that's very big. Oh, they look like those desert lizard. That's fine.
Here's
Even if we don't have
a more
right amount of
facial art
legs.
for it. It's a little bit bigger, so it's taking a second. Anyways,
Mhm.
those are something I want to make 5e stats for eventually.
It reminds me of this. It's completely harmless. Oh, it's a house centipede.
They remind me of those two for different reasons. It's funny. Anyways, you guys can get a long rest. You guys are safe in this hidden bunker. As long as you're safe from the other, you are safe.
So, Hero doesn't just wrap up in the blankets, she wraps around the other two.
Yeah, I figured your wings kind of pull them in.
She's full on stealing their body heat.
I also get 15 HP. 15 temp HP.
Yes.
I think I was already at max resources.
You probably are. I just said that so you could start the day.
Yeah. Where is it? Long rest. Just.
Just
Oh,
kill us,
I
take
got
long
them
rest.
temporary hit points back.
Michael,
Yeah, Kellogg's probably.
did you
What?
long rest?
Oh, I don't think I've spent anything.
You might not have. You don't have to hit the long rest. I'm just making sure people can if they want, like, have used something. That's all.
Doesn't hurt to hit it.
What is that? So, oh, is there anything I should be working on crafting? I can't
Oh yeah,
remember.
you have 4
Disguise
hours.
self. Make a disguise self.
Oh yeah, I
scroll,
could.
yeah.
I'll work on a disguise self scroll for emergencies.
Okay.
Do we have a party
Multitasking.
gold?
I do not know. As I've said aloud, and I'll say again, I do not mind if you guys just subtract gold instead of like, I have to buy this and this. I don't mind.
We do have party gold, so it's 25 for first level scroll.
think so.
Yes, I believe so.
Can I do minus 25 in this screen as well?
Can.
You should be able to.
See? Oh shit! I fucked it.
It was 347.
I know.
That's not what you do with scrolls.
No, I
Fuck
think
it.
Yeah,
Depends on the paper.
Yeah,
Spell
that's
component.
fair.
that's fair.
So I guess I'll just hand in the morning. I'll hand it to what's your face? You
Not many.
take this.
The dragon or Elliot?
You're
Oh, yeah.
the problematic one.
Mhm.
All right.
I don't want to get run out of town. I suppose I wouldn't mind if you were hunted and killed. Now that I think about it.
I would. After all, it's not very pleasant.
Wouldn't really affect me. I could just walk away. Now, what are we doing today? Are we going to that guy's house?
Ideally,
I
yes.
think so, yeah.
All right, let's go. Daylight's burning.
How
Said it was
early
in
is
the
it in the
edge.
morning right now?
The very edge, yeah.
How early in the morning
You
is
said,
it?
Argus?
You guys probably wake up around 8ish.
Okay.
We're living the dream.
Mhm.
And yeah, with that, I think you can. I'm searching, multitasking. It's a little bit like 10-15 minutes, and with back roads, it should be easy enough to get near there without too much of a hassle.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think I'll need disguise to get there, or just wing it?
Yeah, literally.
Humans might not look up, but I think they would notice a flyer.
We could always just throw a blanket over you, and if things go
You
poorly,
think
we
it's a
could
ghost?
cause it. No, we just say it's a fucking pack animal that's got a blanket over it.
Oh, and walk.
You say that in jest, but it might work anyway. If I just disguise my pieces, that would be outside of the blanket.
Yeah.
I mean, what if one of us, and I do not mean this as anything other than the actual. What if one of us just rode you? like actually, and just says, "Hey, this is our friend."
So, I will tell you that most people don't ride creatures like Nioba in cities. Nioba is an elder dragon. Typically, they're not allowed in cities.
We smuggled her into the city. If we suddenly openly presented her in public, people would be like, "Hey, how'd you get inside the city?"
Well, these humanoids don't know their betters. They're all specious.
Okay, now.
Did you just say you referred to yourself as a better and then said they're speciest?
Yes, I don't see the issue.
Don't you hear the iron? No, that's okay.
It's not irony when it's correct.
It's still early.
Yes.
Such things are just objective fact without Joanne.
Okay, fair, yeah.
Subjective?
Can't say I agree, but can't say I disagree.
So, if you're making your way through the city hiding, but I would like tell from everybody.
Go with the disguised blanket plan?
Yeah, and just pile all of our shit back on top of you.
Like all the shit that they just threw on the ground yesterday, like.
Someone did, yeah. That was so weird.
And
Some rude piece of shit with no respect for their betters.
I'm double checking the wording of all my features.
Yeah, those species, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but only one reaction per trigger. Yeah, it's a group check, so
You could just say you can add it in, like that's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm just like because I can only do it to once per trigger, so I can't add it to 2 people.
I don't know that the accoutrement, the complement stuff, the pots and pans will be necessary or even a good idea. In this case, I'm using disguise self, not alter self.
No, we don't need to use disguise self until we need to. It only lasts an hour. We're just gonna put a blanket over you, put a bunch of shit on top, and stay to the side streets.
Is it a group check, Mike?
Yeah, it's gonna be a group check.
Okay, I'll just add it to myself then.
Okay.
Do need to see where I'm going.
No, you don't. We'll guide you. We'll give you a bridle.
Michael, I love how you're fucking with Ed. A lot of fun.
It is. Out of character. He's writing a dangerous line in character, though.
Oh yeah, 100%. I am just making sure stuff has set up in there.
He also needs one hand to do somatic components, right?
Mm-hmm.
Typically, unless they are using other stuff while they are casting magic.
Okay.
Okay, let me look. There's that. Helpful. Helpful.
So stealth rolls then?
Yes. I have 3 of them. I need one from Kalas and one from Nioba. Then, because I'm not dumb, I can actually use parentheses and have this all do it at once. There's not too many.
Poke little holes in the blanket with her claws so she can see through it.
There's not too many people out and about right now. So the sky, everybody's heading towards the center of town or towards shops. They're not heading towards the outskirts. So you guys are able to make your way pretty handily without interacting with people. And I think it takes you a bit slower than the distance would have said. It's not just 15 minutes. It probably is closer to half an hour. Because you were taking your time and being slow. But you managed to come across a house that is like maybe near like a frozen like thing of water. Like it's a house on the edge of a frozen thing of water. And there's no lights from inside it. As far as you can tell, there might be nobody home.
Oh. I mean, a lot of people have dark vision, right?
I mean, they could be asleep too.
There is bioluminescence
8
around.
a.m.? What is that here?
There's
Like almost 9 a.m.?
There's bioluminescence around, so at least you guys don't struggle, but it's probably not inside the house and not strong enough to shine in the house too much.
Is there anybody around us that would be noticing anything?
It does not. Give me a perception. It did not say anything. As far as you can see, there is nobody. You guys are on outskirts, and from what you can see coming up here, the houses nearby were also empty. Looks like people kind of try to be more towards the center of town if they can. Honestly, it speaks to how weird this bard was that he wanted to live way out here. You don't see anybody.
So it looked like the house has been in use. Does it smell like it?
You whip that 21. I think you notice that the front door is slightly ajar, and in the like mud around the house, like it looks like there was a little bit of mud that kind of froze up. You see like some footprints, like to and from. Nothing recent, like they aren't crunched recently. It looks like they probably haven't. It seems like that 2 weeks might be an accurate statement.
I think the door is unlocked.
On our way up, I will cast Detect Magic before we get too close. And then I'll. You say the door's open? Oh,
yeah, it's
wow,
slightly
it is.
ajar.
This is in character. Should I guess we could. I'll go check for traps, I think.
Nice roll. With a 25, I think you see mundane, like, traps along the door that had been triggered by somebody.
Mm-hmm.
They look like they're, like a tripwire or something that had been pulled, and there's, like, some kind of weight that is, like, smacked. And I think with 25, you see a little bit of blood on the ground near the front door that might have been from the trap itself. You don't see anything still active.
Somebody has already triggered this person's traps, and we're injured.
Like the blood is dried though. Like it's old blood, like dried and.
I guess I'll just stay crouched down from examining the trap and just kind of push the door open.
Oh, you mean investigation?
Yeah.
Quick question. The like front door of this house, is it like right beside the street, or is it in like a yard with like a fence or anything before them?
Probably a little bit of yard and fence area.
Okay, so yeah, because like I don't know, Argus would probably be confused about like how unless like the door's not within sight of like the street, then yeah.
It's probably in like one of those like coves of a house where the house goes out further than the front door, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's probably also not straight to the street. It's probably like off to the side, and then you walk to the street. Because he does have a nice spot for ice fishing nearby, so he probably has it where he can equally go there and then the street.
Okay. Yeah.
With that 25, I think going in as you're crouching down, you see like what looks to be dust buildup, Alas, but it had been disturbed. So it looks like there was dust gathering for a while, and then something came in through, probably more recent than not, and disturbed it.
Oh. Somebody's been here recently since the traps were
like the clearly whoever disturbed it is most likely a logical explanation is the ones who triggered the traps.
Oh. So the traps were set off recently.
That is what you're able to, like, not within the last day or two, but within the last week for sure.
What do we see inside?
Didn't Kalos have like a spell for like tracking blood or like something like that, or
Bloodhound?
Yeah.
That could be useful if we don't find any other leads.
True.
Inside.
So what did you find, Kalos?
Yep, go ahead.
There's a dust on the ground, but somebody activated the traps somewhat recently and were injured, but not like today or within yesterday.
Is this the only door, or is there a back way?
Nobody has like gone around and checked.
I can go check. Try and go stealthily around.
Okay, I'll go off your previous stealth. Don't worry. As you like go around.
I hope it's a high one.
Trip over a trash can.
Yeah. No. As you go around, you crunch in the frost a little bit, but as you get around, there seems the only other entrance to the building, other than windows, seems to be like these cellar doors that go down into a basement.
Ooh.
But
Are they locked?
those seem to be locked.
Ah, shit.
Only you know a rogue.
Oh shit. I'll try and unlock it.
Try to lock it. Well, you succeed. They are locked.
He'll add a lock to it.
Yeah. He's like, nobody's getting out of this basement.
Jones changing the locks on it.
I'm moving in here. Fuck that bod.
Also, Argus will probably, if there is blood in the door frame, Argus will probably like take like a knife and just scrape some off into like a vial or something, just to have some.
It looks like somebody got hurt and then quickly like stopped the bleeding, but not quick enough not to leave something on the ground that they didn't notice.
Yeah.
You can scrape some up. If you would like to try to unlock the door,
Yeah.
roll me a thieves' tool check.
Welcome back to Lockpicking Lawyer.
Yeah, exactly. I prefer McNally, but you know. As
Back
you
with lockpicking drunk.
as you pick the lock, it doesn't want to go at first because it is cold, but you manage to get the tumblers in the right spot and pop the lock and chain off. You guys hear like a rattling of chains from the back.
You check the front. I'll go with Joanne. Nirva will pad over to the other side.
Okay, then.
When she's out of sight of the other, she'll shake her feet a little because it's cold.
Joan, you do not notice Nirva sneaking up on you, stealthing from the front.
Honestly, I imagine
I was gonna say
Nirva.
I would, after unlocking it, I would go like to the front to call people.
You go
Over.
to turn the corner, and you turn, and you're face to face with a dragon.
Now, do I always save?
Is Nirva like
Shit,
tracing?
ice cream.
Is
Ice
Nirva-
cream.
Covers his mouth real quick.
Like,
We had dex save probably.
Yeah, it's sleight of hand technically, I think.
It's the same.
Then it doesn't matter.
3.
I think what I need to do then is make you both roll d20. Whoever's higher, their action goes through.
Okay.
Rollies.
Yeah, rollies. Wow. Hey, I would like to say you're welcome, Luca, for you to waste that nat 1.
Oh yeah, now.
I'm sure you won't roll any more nat 1s this session.
Never clamps your claw around your jaw to keep your mouth shut. Maybe claws involved.
You almost gave me a heart attack. That was cool.
Be more aware.
That was really
Be more aware.
I didn't lock the door, at least.
Let's check it then. This road is cold.
You two go down into basement. We'll cut to the front room where people are starting to sneak in. Kalas, as you sneak in the door, what you notice is the disturbance of the dust. It looks like stuff has been moved in the dust, like couches and stuff. Whoever looked through this house, they seem to have been looking for something. The cushions are off a couch, papers are strewn about. Like, as you get deeper in than just the front entry, the signs of ransacking is very apparent.
Do I see anything magical?
I think one thing you notice is I'm not leaving the. I thought about weapons, but I'm like, I'm not leaving the level 17's weapons here. You guys just snatch that shit up.
Yeah,
you know what? You guys noticed the weapon like a hunting horn over to the side, and it looks like it was like damaged. It was like attacked in anger of not finding something. So there's one ping for magic. Completely unsalvageable. I am not dumb enough to do that.
Of course.
But other than that, go ahead and roll me a perception check as well, or an investigation. I'll give you the option, Michael, for looking about your investigation.
That hunting horn's been smashed on the ground like a guitar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here's nope.
Yeah, I'm waiting for your D8. Don't worry, you don't have to. Okay, 23. Like, as soon as I said investigation, I heard, ooh, I'm like, here comes the genius intellect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what, but 23 total. I think as you look around the room, not a lot, like, is generally magical. So, I think you do see kind of like a little bit of an illusion on a painting that got knocked off the wall. Like a painting that got picked up and tossed to the side. Actually, it might not be an illusion. I might want more of an enchantment. It's more of an enchantment school.
Oh, okay.
Because I have a better idea. Because off the fly.
I'll go look at the painting.
It looks to be just a nice, peaceful painting of like, probably like something to remind this half elf of home, like a nice forest area with a nice pond with a little fisher boy on it. Off fishing. With your investigation, though, you notice in the corner there's like a little, like, not quite a tab, but almost like a little corner sticking up a smidge, like it wasn't put underneath the frame properly.
Oh. I'll try to remove it.
You grab it and you just pull it gently, and as you pull the corner, it looks like the corner actually had like an enchantment on it to be like almost like a safe, but like almost like an extra dimensional storage. And as you pull it, you see like you see a couple papers in there that weren't ransacked like everything else. Maybe a pouch of gold too. And
Mine.
roll me a d20. I want to see how lucky you are.
But yeah, as a note, Argus would have probably like eased the door, like closed as it was when they came in, like kind of just made sure it's like not fully open behind them.
There seems to be 2 potions of what you can assume by the looks of them, Greater Healing in there as well.
Wow.
So it's not a lot of gold. He probably took most of it with him when he left.
How much gold?
Probably no more than 25.
And then 2 potions of greater healing.
Yes, and some notes.
Who's in here with me?
Elliot and August.
I'll just give 1 each to them.
As you divvy up those potions, we cut to the basement dwellers.
I can teleport away.
You 2 are starting to go down. Yerva and Joanne, you 2 are starting to creep down the basement. This basement feels colder than outside does to just because of convection and whatnot. Whatever heats these buildings has not been turned on in a bit. Very clear. And as such, some of you probably see a pipe burst in the wall. Like, it's just burst and frozen over there. There looks to be just random storage stuff, maybe a work table, probably not quite a work table, but like a musical work table, like with notes and stuff on different songs. Like, looks like when he's not hunting, he actually worked on his music. If you have anything you think might be in a basement that I can add on to, Luca, you are more than welcome.
Oh, definitely like an array of wines. Can you tell I'm an alcoholic?
There's a wine rack on there.
No,
because alcohol has a higher freezing temp. They're probably kind of like almost like slush. They're not frozen. And
they're expertly iced.
Yeah, exactly. Along one side, there's probably like bugs down here, so that when he's down here, it's cozy. There might even be a fireplace, but the fireplace definitely doesn't have wood in it. Maybe some along the side. And it looks like it's probably burned down. Like, the fireplace wasn't empty last time it was. Like, the ash and debris is still in it. You hear your allies like steps above you.
Oh shit, I could do my spell on that fireplace if we want to.
Fire one?
The Ashen Memories.
That's a really nice spell.
I like it. It's a good utility spell.
How high is the ceiling?
It's probably the ceiling's probably a good 6 feet high. Like, it's not super high. Basements don't tend to be. Especially not in a cold area. Oh, 100% you can.
No, I'm gonna give the ceiling a couple punches, like right below where I hear my friends.
You guys are handing out potions, and all of a sudden a big thud hits the ground right at your feet.
There's a fight. I shoot the floor.
Oh my word! That is.
I'm here for the chaos.
Somebody's attacking the floor. Help!
You shoot. Go ahead.
Shoot. Help.
There's no obvious.
I'll just shout. I'll just talk a little loudly. This is a stealth mission.
I think you guys can hear like a muffled Jones laugh.
Oh my word!
She was just staring at John with her head tilted.
I mean, he's obviously not here.
Yes, but we're in the middle of something.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep looking. I'm gonna go to the tables to see if one of the songs makes any sense. And has any clues.
I don't think any of the songs will. When you're down here, I think a lot of them are standard like notes. Some had lines crossed out. It looked like he really cared about his work and he really wanted to master it. It also looks like whatever I described upstairs, this down here doesn't seem like really touched by the chaos.
Nervo will start opening containers and flipping things over and sniffing around for if there's anything that smells stronger than anything else.
No, the chaos didn't come down here until now. As you do that, I'll describe what you find when we get back as I jump to the others. Go back after you hand the potions and you like declare to the floor it's a stealth mission. You guys have the notes you got from the painting and probably a couple other rooms you can look through. What do you guys do?
I'll just you kind of quickly see what the notes are about, the documents.
I think the notes talk about how ever since it's generalized from what I'm saying, but ever since he returned from the hunt, it's something hasn't sat right with him. When he went to talk to the guild about it, nobody seemed to know what was going on. He swears people are like watching him at night, like when he's out and about. Sounds like it's getting more and more paranoid. The other end, he's like, my house, I don't feel safe in my house anymore. Need to go and be one of my fellow hunters, one of the ones that were with me, Delphina. He might prove to set my mind at ease. At least both of us will be in one spot to defend ourselves. Hope that whoever's watching me doesn't follow me there.
Going full robot.
Oh. So this is better. I'll re-describe that.
Maybe it's me?
No, it's me.
Oh.
All of us?
Yeah.
It's Discord.
Stream sounds just fine. Yeah, I assume stream is fine. It's a Discord issue, but thank you for the confirmation, Robin. It should get better eventually. Discord's been fucking up at this time of day. I'm gonna try relogging myself and oh yeah, Discord's really fucking up. I can't send a message. Fix it. Login. Looks like I'm okay. Oh,
Welcome back to Land of Living.
No Robot Luca again.
Seems like everything's okay.
Except for Michael. Michael's dead.
Yeah, but he'll be back.
Somehow Michael returned.
See, I called it.
Oh, Michael returned.
But to re-describe what I was saying, basically the note was he's being paranoid, somebody's watching him, he decides that it's safe for the guild won't listen, like, cause they seem to claim to know nothing about the hunt they went on, something doesn't feel right about it, they didn't give something else he says in there is that he doesn't know why he didn't have to give the eggs that they got from the hunt to the guild. The person who requested it asked for a separate delivery. And that he was going to another person's place, Delphina's, their house, because either they could set their mind at ease or he was better than one at defending themselves. He just hopes that whoever's watching in the darkness isn't following.
Does he speak which hunt is going on? Which hunt he went on?
It's clear to whoever reads this which hunt he is insinuating. Maybe without the context that this party has. Also, something's coming through, Mike. I don't know.
Oh, is it? Sorry.
But it's clear with whoever like is in this party might not get it, but to you guys, well, maybe not Kellex, but to you guys, it's clear. He mentions eggs and a hunt and.
Okay.
So it says the eggs were delivered separately from the quest results?
Yeah, it wasn't given to the guild.
Doesn't give any or well, not specifics, but like any details on like how they were delivered or like where.
Not in this note, no.
Okay.
It just is more like him writing down his worries and putting them in his like safe.
Okay.
So we know where he went, unless he hid these documents and then was kidnapped. But considering they ransacked his house a few days ago,
Those documents are a little bit old, aren't they?
You're not there.
I'm not there.
Yeah, you're in the basement, Luca.
And
Yeah.
you none to you or. Do we know
I'll just
Delphina's full name?
I think it was used in the hunt. It would be well, actually, no. Delphina is their name, according to the character sheet.
I mean, we've seen them. I have locate creature guys. If we want.
I'll just go. If there's nothing else to look through up here, I'll go to the basement stairs and
Wait,
start
how do
going
I-
downstairs.
So it looks like it takes you a second to find them. I'm using your old investigation for this 20.
Okay.
Because it looks like the stairs downstairs is like covered with a trap door that had like the couch over it. That
shit.
like it seems like that might be why whoever ransacked this never made it downstairs.
Oh, interesting.
Because like the rug, like everything got slid around, and they just never noticed the basement.
They were inept.
Oh, 100%.
Damn, they didn't even do a spot check on the house.
Terrible kidnappers. Get a new job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Need to retake their looting license test. Bet they can't even parallel rob.
What did we find, if you're switching, what did we
So,
find downstairs from
I am
Davis flipping things
switching.
over?
As Kalas comes downstairs, he sees much the same as upstairs. The downstairs has been ransacked. Whoever has dug through several like crates and boxes and such, yes, screwing out spare clothes like costume clothes and different performance outfits. One it was just filled with sheet music, absolutely filled. Maybe one had different like boxes with instruments in there. One had like preserved foods that weren't like set up to sport, like just put away for a rainy day. It doesn't look like much of this has much to do with what you are looking for. A lot of it, like the smells are older, like he hasn't touched them in a couple weeks.
The longer she goes that she doesn't find anything interesting, the more violent she gets with her searches.
Do you think in one of the crates you do find a very nice bottle of brandy, though?
This is garbage. Throws it on the floor.
She
Joanne's
throws it
gonna have
over her shoulder.
Joanne's gonna have to do a dive to be able to catch that.
Oh my god. I'll fucking give my life to this bottle.
Well, be a deck save.
You might have to. Let's do.
Deck save. No! I
Maybe it was
wonder if
a,
anyone's perception on this one.
maybe it was a
Oh
DC
my
20.
word.
I have to say before you roll your once possession, you technically
Shit,
have
sorry.
advantage because of danger sense.
I mean, they rolled
And this
twice,
is
so that is
danger.
a
That
Yeah, that
is
is a
your
12.
advantage. So with a 12, I think without you knowing Niobe was about to do that, I think you go to dive for it. You hit the ground and you almost catch it and it shatters right outside your fingertips.
Oh.
That's heartbreaking. A small tear goes down.
A low
Single
growl is
tear.
starting in Yerva's chest.
Is there an
Why?
upstairs?
Oh shit! Somebody's breaking glass down there. Rush down the steps.
This is how I imagine Luca. But you get downstairs just in time to see the shattered brandy on the ground. You see Joan like barely out of reach of it. See the other digging through stuff. You see the fireplace and everything that they saw.
I'll put 2 and 3 together and get 5, and just kind of shake my head and walk past.
Isn't this supposed to be a stealth mission? Again.
There's nothing here.
There was something. Someone special.
Oh.
No, we found
Joan, that was magical bourbon too. It
It was. It had slight.
it had an
If you
enchantment.
keep talking, I will cave your face in.
100%. 100%, Michael. You did see residue of magic on it.
There was bourbon. There was magic on that bourbon.
It was probably you probably saw abjuration though. The bottle itself was probably enchanted to help preserve it.
Oh,
Was
Did a bad
was
job.
Kellos the one that found the notes? Or
Yes.
Okay.
we have papers.
Yerva immediately snaps her head towards Elliot.
Well, Kellis has them, not me.
Oh yeah.
You want
Quick
to-
question. Oh,
He
sorry.
went to Delphina's. That'll be our next destination. Is that a fireplace over there? I'm just gonna go over to the fireplace and start casting Ashen Memories.
Oh yeah. You
Yes,
didn't do your
August?
thing.
Rachel.
Is there an
I'm
upstairs
looking at the
floor, like aside from the?
I don't think so. There's probably a bedroom on the main floor that
Okay.
very much looks like somebody woke up and just left it untouched. Like again, there's dust on some of the dust and or frost on some of the like furniture in there. It looks like it's
Okay.
been torn apart just like the rest of the first floor. But yes, go ahead. You can cast your spell on the fireplace. And that, can you repost it to chat for me?
Oh, yes.
Just so I can remember what it tells you.
No, I can't, Mike. Sorry.
Okay, then it doesn't go off. Sorry. Anti-magic zone.
Mhm.
Is the
Yeah, that
ritual,
was an
so you
anti-magic
you
wine
take
bottle.
10 minutes to cast this, right?
Yes.
Anybody doing anything during that 10 minutes, or is Niobe like getting the lowdown of what the notes were and whatnot?
If
I'll spend 10 minutes crying.
if anything, Argus is probably going to do like a second check over of the house, kind of use his like guild knight knowledge of like. I imagine there's been times where he's had to like check through houses and stuff. He's just gonna like use that like what he would know of where people tend to hide stuff.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Yeah, I only have +1, but let's see, what does that get?
Excuse me. An investigate.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
two.
think you can
That's that
help
one.
much.
I am going to re-roll
Oh.
that. That's pretty rough. Let's.
I mean, it's only a natural 1.
mean, I-
8 is not
let-
much better.
Let's just see. That's
Okay.
a 10.
10 total. While he's going over the fireplace, I don't think you find much more in this house. Whoever ransacked the house, they did find the general stuff. I think you noticed that they tried to make it seem like a robbery happened. Like whoever ransacked this house very much tried to make it seem like a robbery, but you noticed stuff that they would have taken. Like there's a small pouch of gold and like not gold. There's some coins in there, the like, copper piece and whatnot. Those are untouched. There is like maybe a necklace or something in the bedroom, untouched jewelry. So they try to make it look like a robbery, but they left stuff that they would rob. So it's weird. You don't find anything of worth to you guys though.
Okay.
I think with the spell though for the Ashen Memory, Soot left behind by fire, receive a vision of one significant event that occurred in the area of its birth. So you cast this spell and you reach in and you grab a handful of soot and you open your eyes and you don't see the basement. You look out from the fire. See this room lit up by the fire, warm, almost toasty. You see a half elf pacing back and forth, saying, "What are we gonna do? Like this, nothing adds up. This whole thing stinks. I told you we never should have accepted it." And you see a Vivarian off to the side saying, "But you knew how bad we needed the money, and they didn't really ask questions. And why should we? Like I didn't know we'd be going against creatures like that." Yes, but what the half elf speaks back up. You feel the eyes outside too, right? It's not just me and the Barbarian. I don't know what I feel. It's those things, they mess with our minds. I'm sure it's just in our heads. Half elf. Maybe you're right. Anyways, it's getting late. You should probably head back home. You have to. How far do you have to travel again? And the Vivarian's like, I'm just, it's just up the road. It's not too far. Like, and kind of gives, like mentions an area that is. I'm not gonna try to put into words.
Maple Street.
Yeah, exactly.
525 Maple Street.
Exactly.
He says it clearly and enunciates it.
Yeah, exactly. Draws a map on the floor. No. Like, but, and the half elf's like, that's fine. Make sure you leave from the basement though. Ever since I've been doing these eyes, I've had upstairs booby trapped. I wouldn't want to hurt you. The Vivarian nods and packs up their papers and stuff and starts to head out, and that's when the victim starts to. You're there holding a handful of soot.
I'll just
starting to draw a mustache with a Sharpie on you.
It's a silver Sharpie.
I'll throw the soot in Joan's eyeballs.
Jesus, the eyeball, not the eyeballs.
Right in your eyeballs.
Tastiest part.
Pocket sand.
Pocket soot.
Then I'll stand up and brush my hands off on Joan's shirt, and then, I have an approximate area of who I assume is Delphina. I assume you've read that letter, the notes, while I was out.
Yeah.
Joan said, lying as she gets up from the broken bottle of brandy.
So you know where we need to go next then?
Approximately.
525 Maple Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been there.
It's my old therapist's house.
Oh my god. Small world.
Then if there's nothing else here, we should move on.
Did you guys remember to add the potions to your inventory? Argus and Elliot.
I'll add it. Potion of greater healing?
Yes.
Yeah, let me...
Elliot and August that.
If you already have one, you can just do a +1.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
seeing
nice.
if I had.
Oh, yeah, I'll just +1.
So, how big was that painting?
It's probably like
It's true.
I want to say it's probably only like a 2x3, like 2 wide, 3 tall, kind of.
I'll take it with me.
Hey, you
Can it fit in my bag?
What now?
That enchantment?
Wait, no, I don't want to put it in my bag. It's a fucking dimensional space. I'll tuck it under my arm and take it with me.
I was about to confirm with you, Michael. I want you to know.
Sudden black hole.
The party
ends.
disappears to the astral plane. New campaign.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh god, the astral plane in this
yeah,
setting.
I would
be
have
terrifying.
I would have to get some monsters for
It
it.
would be extra terrifying
Yeah,
than the normal one.
White dragons.
yeah. I have void dragons.
It's a casual fatalis sitting out there.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find
Oh yeah, void dragons, they're nasty. Especially when they actually no, I shouldn't say
yeah,
that.
here's a void dragon that I have.
Yeah, can we see? Oh yeah. They're not the worst part of the stat block.
Oh yeah, no. That thing it's fun. It's from Toma Beast. So much fun. I used it on Michael once, but I don't know if he remembers.
Yeah.
That was the one shot with the
Dragon theme one shot, yes.
Yeah.
You were playing the
that
Oath
was
of the Dragon Lord.
Rider.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You and your dragon landing on a random plane and surviving because you and your dragons were.
Right. That was funny. That was a good ending.
It was. Some say they still live there to this day, eventually dying of starvation. But no.
Who eats who first?
What was that, Michael?
Who eats who first?
Dragons eat the humans.
Oh shit, you're right.
Probably.
Typically, yes. Anyways, though, as Joan is not clearing out her eyes, as you guys now have at least another destination. So this one is more in well, it's probably still along the edges. They seem to be recluses. But it is further like along the wall than where you guys are.
Alright. Let's get going.
Let's go.
Alright then.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give a last look at the brandy on the floor.
If you only
they
had time control.
Joan's gonna become a
Chronology
Torture wizard.
Yes, let's
Just
look
because
at
of this one
let's look
moment.
at Joan's stats real quick. She's totally gonna be a wizard of any kind.
I'm just 2 size away.
No, you're 3.
Oh no. Yeah.
For minimum, you're 3.
I'm close.
I want you to know, look, I'm pretty sure you only have 3 left.
Yes.
Actually, you're the real, because you're like 5 and 3, so you have 2 that, 1 that. Anyways, what do you guys talk about as you're crunching through along the side? Again, it's you guys can travel along the outer edges of the city, so there's not many people around, if any at all, that you see. What would you guys talk about on the way? Anything?
Next time you see a bottle of brandy,
You know, you can just buy brandy.
Free.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Alright.
Would you rather I drank it? Remember what
That
happened
would
last
be
time?
funny, I'm not gonna lie. I do, yeah. It was really interesting.
Then you can share in the hangover.
Oh yeah,
Can I
Michael,
share the
when
drinking?
Nieva got drunk, got hungover, the hungover leaked from her mind to the people around her. So that was fun.
I don't really have any desire to experience that again. And really, you're lucky that I allow you to continue.
Okay, I really like you, Nerva, but if you threaten my drinking again, we're gonna have some problems.
No, that sounds like a drinking problem.
Yes, the problem will be that you'll be stopping. I'll have to listen to your whining until you get used to it.
It's gonna be a lot of whining, though.
What I love is that she already started to accept that it was gonna happen.
I mean, I'm talking to an elder dragon
You can say no to
that
Nieva.
controls minds.
You can say no to Nieva.
I can try.
You can try.
To be
At least
fair,
I have a -1 to wisdom.
yeah, you have a +1. It's fine. As long as it's not intelligence saves. If it was charisma saves, it'd be even better. But as you guys are talking, what about Elliot and August? You two say anything? Yep.
I don't have anything to bring up to the topic.
No, I'm just making sure. I don't want to skip over anybody, Kofa.
Yeah, no. And I do not have locate creature. I don't know why I had that in the first place.
What about you, August? I'm sure it feels weird for him to be back home. Even if you didn't live in this part, it's still part of the vein, the city of luminescence.
Yeah, I mean, part of Argus is like happy to be back here in some capacity, but also there's a part of him where he's like, it feels kind of like, what's the word, like unnatural, or kind of like uncanny almost to be back here, but like under like a different guise. Like he's not really a part of this city anymore. So it's like kind of weird. Like he feels kind of like he shouldn't be here, or like kind of like he doesn't belong here anymore. So he's kind of like, it's a bit of a weird feeling, but he's just kind of trying to focus on the task at hand.
Probably a German word for it.
Yeah, probably a German story for it.
Probably 36 letters long.
If we know German fairy tales, somebody's gonna die.
Yeah, the one we're hunting. Should we be rolling survival checks to find the tracks?
Honestly, survival to make sure you're finding the right place. It does not sound out of place.
I mean, Kelos is the one with the address, and well, I guess did Kelos say like where we're going specifically, or?
Yeah, I'll give you guys the same information I have.
Okay. Well, if we want, I could roll survival since Argus has been here before and he has good survival.
Are you sure we're going the right way, Argus?
Hold on, let me.
Yes.
Is this gonna be a blind check, or is it just gonna be a regular
It's
survival
probably
check?
gonna be blind automatically, but I'll reveal it. It doesn't matter.
These
Okay,
nests all look the same.
I'll just set it to public.
Yeah.
Hold on. 19.
Yeah, 19. I don't. You probably haven't been in the house you're going to. Probably been around the area before. You know, on patrol and whatnot. So finding it
You
isn't
can
too hard.
navigate streets at least.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those that this is almost like the city is almost set up like a compass, where all streets like go in a like circular patterns around the central point. So it's pretty easy
All
to
roads
find.
lead to Rome.
Exactly. Just like this roads in my city are all like squares. Like if you get lost, you can always find the square eventually. Same idea. So it's a little bit away though. It's a good 5 minutes walk. Like, and it doesn't get like colder out. Like it's very much a steady temperature. I imagine you're back under the blanket, not for a disguise, but for heat.
No, it's multi-part.
Yeah, exactly. When you get to this place, though, I think the main thing you see as you turn a corner is not a house. Because whatever was there seems to have been destroyed.
Oh my god.
You see what looks to be... It's like something that's wrecked into the house. Something a bit bigger. It doesn't look like it. Part of it might have like been on fire, but it's not like it burned. Like it's not like ash all over the place. But it definitely looks like something happened here. Like it was a 2-story house at one point.
And this is still in like the middle of like a residential district, right?
It's on the very edges of like a residential going into like a commercial, like where warehouses are starting to appear.
It's still in like a fairly like populated or like not like this is still part of the city where if this house was like destroyed or burned down, like people would notice,
Yes.
right? Okay. So like the entire like are the buildings, what are they made of? Are they made of like stone or?
There's a mix of stone, some wood. This one was mostly like wood, but it definitely looked almost like sheet rock for walls kind of thing. And like wood for the inside of walls to maintain that like insulation.
And it doesn't look like it was destroyed recently either, right?
Probably within the last week or two, probably closer to a week ago. If you had to guess, August.
It's ash.
I said there's not much ash and stuff. It wasn't lit on fire. It was more knocked down.
Argus is gonna kind of raise an eyebrow, like, what the hell happened here?
I can find out.
Oh yeah.
Is there anybody like around the house, or is this just
you
like
could
a fairly
probably look
quiet?
for somebody. It's quiet right now, but there are enough places nearby that you could look. In fact, I think. Give me a history check, August.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage because you lived here and whatnot.
Okay, advantage 19.
19. You probably know that there was most likely a homeless. Yeah, especially 25. There's a homeless population nearby. That in one of these like rail houses that is more or less abandoned. If you had to guess somebody who might have heard or seen something happen, it'd be them. So you could always have somebody go and check with them. Other than that, you don't know anybody that lives in this area to know who to ask. You've just been called to take care of homeless people and like not been able to be mean and kick them out of the only place of warmth they're having.
Argus probably wouldn't have done that anyways.
Exactly.
He's not cold-hearted like that.
Exactly.
Is there anybody else loitering around the area?
Not that you can see. Like the homeless people, if they are still here or inside the warehouse, is probably trying to keep warm.
Minerva will kind of go up to the wreckage and crawl around and see if she can find anything. Smells or interesting, or scales, or...
Go ahead.
She's not quite sure what she's looking for.
Roll me investigation.
Yeah, Argus will probably kind of tap Joan or Ellie on the shoulder and just say, I'm gonna go ask around and see if I can get any idea of what happened here.
Sure.
Argus is probably going to... I don't know if Argus would carry a flask or anything on him, but if it's cold out, I mean, some alcohol would be a very good bribing method.
Yeah.
But
Is it my going with Argus, or you letting him go alone?
I have to cast action memories.
In your head, Argus, do you think it would be helpful for me to stay here or go with you?
I think it would be better for you to stay there. Well, I gotta ask some questions, and I don't want... Well, a dragon might make them a bit more tight-lipped.
The presence leaves.
Yeah, and if nobody goes with you, I think you head towards the warehouse where you think homeless people are. The very small bits of ash and stuff, because there wasn't much of a fire here. You can try to look through, but you might not get the vision. There might not be anything.
I'm gonna get a vision of the corner of the house being on fire. A little tiny shingle that had a fire on it.
Yeah, no, you activate your spell and you hear stuff. I'll give you that. You hear stuff. You hear like muffled talking, and then you hear a knock on a door. And then when you hear people, it sounds almost like they know whoever's at the door, and then a commotion broke out afterward. And that's when the fire got started, and that's about all you get.
I assume I find nothing.
Let me see. Whip at 8, yeah, it's hard. I think, Elliot, did you add anything to this one? Because I know you can basically do it all
I'll
the
give it a
time.
reroll just in case.
I'll get my own investigation.
One better.
Okay. Go ahead with your investigation. Yeah. So you're looking for scents. The issue with that is if this happened a week ago, a lot of those scents out in the cold, like, they're not gonna stay. However, what Elliot is looking for is less scents and more tracks.
Like, yeah, tracks, like...
What you notice is there is a bit, yeah, one of these rolls. Yeah, it's either sub 10, above 20. There was no in between. And with your roll, Elliot, you find some tracks. Have one for the bank. Yeah, you guys have an inspiration for the bank.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They need it more than I do.
Yeah. You find tracks, and it looks like these tracks. I think it's less the tracks and more there is the multiple sets of tracks.
Like the same type, or is there like, I don't know.
With your 25, I think you could tell there seems to be 3 sets of tracks. I don't know if you can distinguish who really left them, though. I think you saw the tracks at the last house. I think one of the sets are just like the tracks at the last house. But that could be the bards, or that could be whoever came to ransack the house.
Yeah, I was also gonna say, can I tell how it might have looked destroyed?
Like what? How the house?
Yeah. I'm just curious.
I think
Or no.
with the investigation, somebody. It almost looks deliberate. whoever destroyed this house attacked its weak points, and it wasn't like part of the commotion. It looks like
So
it
it's
was
basically
deliberately done
someone-
afterwards.
Basically, someone trying to cover their tracks, essentially.
That's what it looks like.
Okay, fair.
We cut over to August. August, you head in and you see light from one of the warehouse windows. You looked at this warehouse because it has a view of where the house was. So if somebody was looking from here, they might have seen.
Okay. Guess well, there's a window facing towards the house. Except there's light.
Microphone died.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my microphone got loose. Is it like the type of window that would open up or anything like that?
No, it's one of those warehouse windows that are strictly just for the appearance of a window. You can't open it up and whatnot.
Okay. And there's nobody like around the outside or anything, or?
Not at the moment, though. You do, from what you can hear, there sounds to be a fire inside.
Okay.
So.
Well, I guess, I mean, just walking in would probably startle anyone inside more than I think so. Argus might like, if he, like, does he see anything through the window? If he gets close enough?
Roll me a perception as you get up to the window.
Okay, let me... perception...
With that, I think at first it's hard because your eyes are transitioning from bioluminescence to the inside of the warehouse, which is dark except for a fire at the center. You see several people huddled around the fire, some lean-to shanties inside there, a mix of several different races like humans, Vivarian, probably not Vivarian so much, but like elves, maybe a dwarf or two, a dragonborn, that kind of thing.
Okay. And is there any like shops or anything around here, or is it just
No, I think it's
like
more like
most-
this is the area where shops keep goods.
Okay. Well, I guess Argus will probably just if the window is close enough to the like to be able to see, Argus might give like a knock or two to the window, just kind of back of his knuckles, just knock on the window, try and get someone's attention.
When you do, I think you startle them a bit because they hear a noise, and one of them looks over there and they squint a little bit to see you in the dark because of the light of the fire. They do. You see them huddle together and talk for a second. Then I think you see one of the bigger ones as he stands up, the Dragonborn. He stands up with a blanket over his back and he walks over towards you. And he like gestures and points towards the door off to the side.
Okay. Yeah, Argus will just make his way over to the door.
It gets opened up, and the first thing you hear is like, I don't know who you're with, but we've paid up all parts of the due for the protection that's supposed to be protected from guild knights and other harassers. Have no more, I promise.
Oh, I'm not here for any of you. I'm more so here to ask about something that happened around here recently.
Oh?
And Argus will say, and if you want, I can make it worth your while. I got some gold, some ale. I mean, anything you'd really need.
I'll never say no to little ale.
Yeah. Argus will just kind of nod and say, yeah, I was just wondering if any of you saw what happened to that house over yonder. The one that collapsed in on itself, or...
I will ask you for a persuasion at advantage because you're offering them like some gold and ale.
Yeah. Persuasion.
You guys have a reroll in the bank if you have to.
Okay. Let's see. 18. That's pretty good.
You do have an advantage though. You could always just roll another one
yes.
see if you crit.
Sorry, I forgot to roll
Maybe
that.
net 20.
Yeah.
Persuasion. Hold on, I could just yeah. Persuasion. Where is that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So 18 was pretty good. That one. Let me see what I know as I roll. Right now. I was on watch that night. You know, you knew where to find us. You know what we're out here. Watching out, and it was nice. The Bavarian that lived there was always nice to us. He would leave some extra clothes and food with us when we needed. He had been unwell for a bit, like after a job, like he wasn't feeling right, he said. One day he had some friends over. Him and a friend were like they're like staying there. Like one of his friends moved in, and then somebody showed up. I don't recall too much about them. It was dark, and my eyes aren't too good anymore. But they seemed to know him. They let him in, and then threw a weapon. I think it was a lance of some kind, and attacked him. I don't know what happened after that, but he was dragging him away, and came back later and damaged the building. It caused it to fall down, made it look like it's an accident of some kind. That's all I know. I tried not knowing anything. The more I know, the more in trouble I am.
Lance, you say? Was this person about? Well, was their shield about the same size they were, or?
Didn't have their shield out, but I couldn't see it in the dark. I apologize.
At least that narrows things down a bit. Appreciate it. Fergus will just kind of rummage through his stuff for a second. Probably pull out like a flask he just keeps on him in case. It's probably pretty full. He doesn't drink from it often. Probably has some like
keeps it hidden from Joan.
Yeah, so it probably just has some sort of like liquor or whiskey in it. Nothing too fancy, nothing too cheap either, but he'll just kind of hand it and probably just hand the guy like Argus does have quite a bit of gold on him, so he could probably spare like honestly like how much guys was there inside? Like it was like
probably like a half dozen.
Half dozen, yeah. Yes, Argus will give like he'll probably give like 60 gold or something. And just say
That's a lot of gold.
So generous. I appreciate you.
Yeah, well,
I hope we were able to help you.
Ain't exactly warm up here, so might as well get yourself some good clothes, some good food.
Well, there's a shop nearby, like a little bit of ways that we like to frequent when we have the money. Ran by a frog person. He's very nice. Hopefully
was that the one that Argus is?
That's the one that the safe house is in. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the fire. It's a little cold by the door.
Argus will give a nod. You stay safe out here.
Hope you find what you're looking for. As he shuts the door and hurries back to the fire to share the whiskey and the gold with the others.
Yeah. Argus will kind of... Yeah, I mean... Yeah, Argus will walk back, feeling a bit happier that at least got to help someone out a bit, but kind of think to himself, kind of... Well, the first thing that popped into his mind was Harbin, but also the lance is the signature kind of weapon of Guild Knights, so it does seem like there's some sort of connection there to him, at least, or at least he can... Someone who'd be openly carrying a lance out in the street would probably be associated with the guild in some capacity. But yeah, Argus will make his way back.
Hey.
Yerva's sitting on one of the fallen structures just to get off the road.
Yeah, you get back to see that, August. Elliot probably is still looking for stuff.
Yeah. Look. Mm-hmm.
Kalos didn't get much information from any of the soot, right?
No.
Not much that you didn't get. The main information is whoever they opened the door to, they seem to know. And then the commotion started.
Okay, they seem to know. Okay, that does help narrow things out even more. Argus will kind of show up back to the group and just kind of see what they're up to, but
I think
he'll probably...
it's fair you share the information that you heard, that I know they heard by proxy, and that Elliot found that you heard by proxy.
Yeah, Argus will kind of knock on anything that's still standing to kind of...
The pillar the armor is standing on starts to tip and fall.
It jumps off, kind of glares at Argus.
This place really is in shambles, huh? Yes, Argus will kind of get in a closer look, kind of not admire the handiwork, but kind of like look at it in that sort of way of like, how did somebody manage this without burning the place down?
Yeah, appreciate it without admiring it.
Yeah. But he'll kind of say, managed to get some information out of some locals who live in the area.
Oh.
Well, not anything too concrete, but a fella that lives a bit over closer to the warehouses said they saw someone with a lance come in the area and walk around to the front before everything happened.
Oh. Okay, so a lance user the residents knew, or was somewhat familiar with.
Didn't seem to get a good look at him, but if I had to guess, anybody that'd be carrying a lance out in public would probably be associated with the Guild Knights or the Guild. Argus will probably look to like Elliot and Yerva, who would probably be the most likely to kind of draw that connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if we're assuming at face value, Harbin or a Guild Knight.
I wouldn't want to draw conclusions before we know the whole story, but there's a solid chance that it could have been him.
Where do we go from here?
I mean, I guess from here we'd have to, well, find out either where Harbin went or see if we can get any idea of what happened after the building was knocked down. Can't imagine nobody came to look at the place afterwards.
You said
But
this was a
caused
week ago?
commotion. I assume the guy Argus talked to would have said like
Yeah,
a week
it
ago or
probably it was about a week ago that happened.
Yeah.
So
Seems so.
all of their troubles seem to have started when they took a mission to kill those the parents of Niorva.
Yes,
And
my
they
parents.
stole some eggs, and the commissioner of the quest wanted the eggs delivered separately, bypassing the guild. So maybe this is like an illegal thing with the guild. Is there a registry of the contract we could look into?
Oh, that's.
If the quest did come through the guild but didn't end through them, then there would probably be some sort of record on it. I'm not sure where it would have been kept because this is a large city, but
Mm-hmm.
well, actually, would there be? Is there like a centralized guild location, or is there like multiple smaller sort of like guild spots in the city?
So as I make sure I bring up the notes that I gave. The main spot for that to come up most likely be in the Golden Ring where the council is. They have probably a spot in that area dedicated for the guild. Which there's no way in hell you'll get Niorva in there. Hell, it's probably not a good idea for you to go in there, because if somebody recognizes you, it would be there.
I don't think any of us would be able to get in there per se.
No,
We'd have to find.
It's probably not an acceptable risk for what you guys want. However, I will remind Elliot that he did find some footprints, and they do lead away from here. And now, with the extra context of what the homeless guy said to August, you see drag marks.
And we have tracks to follow, so I can cast Bloodhound on somebody.
Yeah, I have blood from the door, from the trap in the door on the.
Double whammy. We've got scent and tracks.
Yeah. And yeah.
I cast Bloodhound on Argus.
His tail starts to twitch in anticipation.
So you have Bloodhound, which gives you advantage at survival checks to follow tracks.
Okay. Yeah.
You
I
have
guess.
vague. It looks like somebody tried to destroy the tracks, but with the advantage, it should help.
Let's see. Oh, that didn't show that. That was a blind check.
I got it though.
Let's see.
Not net 20, but I'll reveal it because this isn't a hunt.
That's pretty good.
Hey, double 13.
I mean, that's an unlucky number, but.
What's funny is that means you do have an inspiration now, Gage. You rolled the two numbers on both.
Oh, nice.
13 is a lucky number, I'll have you know.
Either way, with that, I think you guys set off, and it's. At first, you are concerned because it looks like it's going into the city, but it looks like it just avoids the city. Obviously, dragging people behind you, alive or dead, is not a good look for the city.
Does it look like there's like one set of skid marks or like two? Like, does it look like multiple people were being dragged? Or
a litter?
You can't quite tell from the age of the tracks and whoever tried to cover up their tracks. You're able to pick up a lot of it still because of the spell.
And what about footprints, like from the?
It's the same. When you see footprints, it's the same footprints you've seen at both houses so far.
Okay. And how big are the footprints?
Nice, sturdy boot size.
Okay.
Probably wider than your boots, but also probably a little bit less in length.
Okay, so Yeah, no, Argus is getting a pretty good sense of who probably left these boots.
Yeah. I mean, dwarf size,
You
perhaps.
mean Mid saying in my Twitch chat, a Lancey says?
I mean, either dwarf. Oh, sorry.
No, I just knew Mid knew who I was insinuating when he said that.
Yeah, either a dwarf or a very buff halfling.
Yeah. Hey, you never know.
Swollen.
But no, it's hard to tell what they're dragging 100%. They do try to destroy tracks as they go, but with the spell Bloodhound, you almost get the scent of blood in the air from it, and that's what's helping you keep the track. And eventually, I think it leads you guys to what looks to be an abandoned mine. Like, this is one of the mines that, as a guild knight, you would have been, like, every once in a while checking to make sure nothing moves in. August?
Yeah. Monsters or people trying to mine the very dangerous, not maintained mine.
100%. This one looks like it has not been known about for a while, let alone, like, investigated.
Okay.
But the tracks lead to it.
Is it all boarded up still, or?
I think there's, I think it is, but obviously some of the boards have been loosened so they could be.
Okay. What kind of mine was this? Like any specific?
It's probably a generic, like, certain metal mines, like earth crystals or something.
Machilite, earth crystals, dragonite ore, one of those sort of things.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you guys do? May have found your quarry, but it's a little bit deep.
I mean, it's a mine, not a quarry, but close enough.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, it can lead to a quarry.
Quarry would be rather obvious.
Yeah.
Do you guys think I should save my thing in case we need, like, locate animal, plants, or locate objects or something?
I mean,
it's either
animal. Is locate animal blocked by solid walls?
I think so.
No.
A lot of those locate things.
Nope. It just.
Closest creature or plant of that kind within 5 miles.
Non-specific.
Yeah, non-specific. I can either cast locate animals or plants, object, or find traps.
Find traps is not going to be.
Yeah, I mean, I get it for an hour.
Okay, you found a trap. There was a trap in this room.
Yeah, no. I'll save it then.
No, I don't know if that.
Find a dwarf, or a half elf, or wyverian. If there's something nearby in the mine.
Oh yeah.
You can always see, like, do that. See if there's something.
The wyverian we're after would probably be the closest one.
It's not a beast or plant.
they're still down here. It's been a week.
Oh, beast or plant. It specifically is beast.
Yeah.
It's lowercase beast.
We're all animal.
It definitely means locating a creature beast kind of thing.
Could just be oversight, like spell designer.
Well, because locate creature is a separate spell.
That's also only 1,000 feet, though.
Yeah, this is vague, but in a far distance. Because I think they're both the same level spell.
Yeah.
So, plus the other issue, even if you had that spell, Elliot, from all intents and purposes, you don't know if those two are alive or dead.
True.
And the spell would not work on them if they were dead.
Yeah, so.
I have a spider familiar from the Find Familiar spell. I could send them into the mine and scout it out.
That's interesting.
But the longer we stay out here, the more chances there are of someone noticing us.
True.
We're pretty far out of the way, but yeah.
Be less reason for someone to be out here.
They were taken a week ago, like a while ago. It's not like shit's gonna go down, you know.
Oh yeah.
You can get answers either way, from a body or a corpse.
Or we just stealth in, go with the normal order of operations on
Good
hunts.
stealth.
We'll have scouts ahead, you know, doing stuff. Then the rest of us follow behind. And...
I think we should stay together in this case.
Yeah. I could send my spider ahead then.
Can you see through the spider and yourself at the same time?
Don't necessarily need to be constantly looking through their eyes. They can tell me if they see anything.
Is the spider faster than us?
No. But we're going to be stealthing, so it's not like we're running.
I'll send it ahead then.
I already did. 2 minutes ago.
It's been like an hour. I found them.
Yeah. My spider's having tea with them right now.
Yeah, I guess if we're gonna be going into the mines, once we start getting past like where there's light, Argus will activate his eye patch, the dark vision effect of it.
Oh, that's what I was gonna buy or try to find a scroll of dark vision
Just so you can have that spell when you need it.
so I could cast it on people
Yeah.
if I need to. I forgot to look for it.
Okay. Well, we'll have to keep track of that when you come back.
Because that's not a self spell, is it? It's touch, strange touch, 8
Right.
hours. I feel like that'd be useful to have. But I'll have to remember to look for one when we get back to town, where this will be.
So you guys start stealthing down. Are you looking through your spider's eyes or waiting for your spider to say stuff? Or...
I'll periodically check in and just otherwise just let it do its thing and tell me if it sees something.
Roll me a perception check as your spider. Did I give you your spider?
I don't think we've done anything with my familiar yet.
Let me
I have an owl token.
Yeah, you have an owl. Let me grab a spider for you. So many fucking spiders I have. Luca, you'll hate this. I have to scroll so much to find a regular spider.
Jesus.
Like,
Why? Why do you hate yourself?
I don't hate spiders, dude. Spiders are fine. Now own a spider.
Awesome.
Oh look, there's the spider dragon and the spider drake. And
Ooh, I don't
spider
like
thief.
this.
You don't like the image for it?
No.
Yeah, let me pop it up for Luca.
Oh.
So I guess I could look through its eyes if somebody can guide me, because it's not very
My
perceptive.
favorite part about popping that up, Luca either has to refresh the whole page to get rid of it, or look at it to hit the X.
Oh no, yeah, I have to.
He couldn't just
Yeah.
look away and hope it leaves.
So I'll put my hand on Argus's shoulder and close my eyes and look through the spider's eyes and actively control it or look through its senses.
So you can roll me that perception check using, I guess.
What?
You use either yours or its perception, whichever's higher.
I'll use mine.
Do we need to make a new stealth check?
If you want to stealth down here,
I'll use my once per session.
Yeah.
might as well.
Ah!
I mean, I am proficient in perception, so or
You would figure I'll give it to you. You could do it because you see him looking through his lawyer's eyes. I'll give it.
15.
Anybody else rolling stealth, or it's just Nierva and Tellus?
I'll go too.
Yeah, if we're all stealthing, then yeah.
Am I?
I'll give a 1d8 to Argus.
Yeah.
I'll roll the d8 for you, Argus. A whole one.
Open.
One could help or could hurt. You never know. That never mind, but that perception of 15, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So with the 15, I think partway down the tunnel, it's probably like, I think your spider is walking along the groove of the drag, and partway there, and we're gonna end soon. I want to give you notes that I'm about to have you discover. Your spider feels a draft, like ale from somewhere else. And one of the rock walls that it's walking by seems to have a small, like, if you want a spider, you never notice it, gap at the bottom. And from what you could tell with the groove that whoever's dragging the people definitely stopped carrying once he was in the mine. And the small bits of grooves, they seem to head to the...
I think I've found a secret door.
Secret tunnel.
No, secret door.
No, what's
Use
great
me.
is while you're looking through your spider's eyes, you can't heal them.
Oh.
Your senses are on the spider, so you're saying that out loud, they're saying stuff, and you don't even hear them, you just keep talking over them. They're like, this asshole.
360-degree vision must be really disorienting.
Used to it.
Yeah, he spent a stint as a drider, like a couple years, you know, everybody does it. It's a fad.
It's a phase. It's like the emo phase of Drow.
All
Lucas
male
gonna-
drow go through that at one point or another.
Lucas
Is it
gonna
getting
be the
warmer or
next one,
colder?
yeah. It's probably a bit warmer inside the door. Down in the ground, it's not getting really much. It's probably getting colder in general, but that's why he felt that little push of air, because it's a little bit of warmer. And you guys, it doesn't take you more than like 5 minutes to get down where the spider found it.
Is it a door that slides up or slides out?
Potentially slides up. Who wants to try to slide up or figure
What
out?
type of door is it?
Roll me investigate. Yep, there you go.
Is it like a secret door or a wooden door?
It was that the spider
secret
kind
tunnel.
of showed. It was built into the stone, and why you guys were looking around, Kalas managed to find like a small like crevice that he could push a finger, and the door slowly and quickly slides up. It's a big like stone block that slides up.
Oh, go first and try to look in. Stealthily.
Yeah.
I'll check for traps.
Okay. With 19, there doesn't seem to be anything like set up here. You don't see any like people around. You don't see, but what you do see is what looks to be a lab of some kind. There looks to be like leftover chemicals and stuff. Nothing's been messed with for a little while, but like 2 days or so it looks like. And you see over 19, I think you do see table with like research notes on it. And I think what you noticed, but Nierva notices first, because with your investigation, Nierva's 100% still going to notice it first. Because she notices, no, I think you see a green shard of some kind.
That's interesting.
Nierva immediately goes towards it.
Dude.
Yeah, but you recognize the scent because this is something that is from your childhood. It's what looks to be a shard of an egg.
Nierva just stares at it, then looks around.
That's the only thing that you can find of that scent, Neil. For the rest of you, you see next to the shard, there's like I said, research papers or just notes in general.
Do
and yeah, go ahead.
Argus is probably just gonna like take a look and just like glance at these papers, see if there's anything like of note written down.
It's hard to glance at them because there is no light in the room.
Argus has dark vision because of the eye patch thing.
Yeah, but I don't know if dark vision lets you read.
I mean, you see in black and white, so paper would still be like some sort of dark color on a.
Then
paper.
I can give you a handout, and I guess I should just give this to everybody because that will cut on the like what did he say kind of thing.
Nierva will take the shard and put it in her pouch.
Yeah. Everybody could be an observer. Right click and pop up and go player.
I wonder if the egg shard could be used for like locating spells or anything like that.
See if anybody notices what I did to try to piss me off.
Handwriting is steady and precise. Lyria grows hold it.
The first line of each one is kind of like a description. And it looks like this is a journal left behind that somebody is getting less stable as they continue in. So I can read it out loud though, since I gave it to entry 1. Handwriting seems steady and precise. Lyria grows older each day, and day brings her closer to an age where fast begins. The physicians call it a degenerative onset disorder, something that rates in the mind like frost beneath ice until it finally breaks through. Her mother died of it, so I told everyone she died during childbirth. My daughter most likely also has this. The double writing stuff. She been researching monsters herself for a cure, although I don't think the monsters she's studying are in the proper direction. The illness is completely fatal. Used to accept the guild's resignation. Somewhere in these records, somewhere in the lore of monsters, a cure must exist. I will find it before time runs out. Entry 2. About TWO instead of just a pen strokes seem to dig deeper into the page a little. Tonight I met somebody who might hold a key I've been missing. Tiefling man offered me a lantern with my own sputtered out in the snow. He called himself Zenkora. Horns caught the aurora in a way that made him shine like polished amethyst. I intended only to thank him, but he spoke of old draconic lines before. I even mentioned my research. Knew of the neurological curse. Knew of my daughter. Told me of potential elder dragon known as Zerogeist, being of immense psychic resonance. That its essence could stabilize failing minds. Gave no proof, only conviction that I cannot ignore this change. Entry C. The writing engravers in places written by exhausted. Zincor has shown me lost journals from ancient hunters who attempted to track the Veilgeist. Even glimpses of it were said to warp thought. Such a creature exists, and it may hold the perfect counterforce, perhaps tormenting, that will torment Lyria. Already sent inquiries to hunters willing to hunt the beast. Hunters who search for an egg or a remnant. I know how reckless this sounds, and I know what elder hunts cost. What's one more risk in the face of my daughter's future? Zincor insists the Veilgeist sleeps somewhere beneath the northern arc, and I trust his guidance. Entry Quattro. Ink. Smears across along the right margin is brushed by a gloved hand. The hunters responded sooner than I expected. Vivarian claimed to have tracked a nesting site belonging to a draconic variant matching Zincor's description. Believed an egg is viable, though heavily shielded by weird happenings. That things aren't what they seem around it. I hired them despite their warning. Must have that egg. It's the purest form of potential, untouched by the egg of a fully matured elders. Once it arrives, I can begin the extraction process. Lab is ready. I am ready. Lyria will not die while breath still sits in my chest. The final entry. Uneven. Some letters hurried as if writing while pacing. Trouble, of course. Two of the hired hunters, half-elf and a Vivarian, they grew far too concerned with the work. Whispered that the guild will shut me down, spoke of reporting me, showing the information or bargaining with it. Then warned me about them and the progress falters when surrounded by those who cannot see its purpose. I handled the matter. They'll serve as guardians for the lower chambers now, silent and youthful, watching over what they once feared. Eggs pulse with a rhythm that vibrates through the metal floors. Begun preparations for departure. Must move to safer sight before the guild notices. Luckily, one of the hunters, a dwarf, still works for me. He's going to be my escort, though I could have sworn he was injured in the hunt. Matters not, he seems healthy to me. Need to focus on more important things. Lyria will live. Make certain of
it. Quick question, Mike.
Yes.
Does the name Lyria ring any bells?
I think I might have wrote the wrong name. It is specifically your niece.
Oh, okay.
I might have wrote the wrong name.
Yeah.
I scribbled these down right before the session. That's why they weren't 100%.
It's all good. Yeah, well, considering I assume Argus is the one that's reading these first, I guess as everybody else is probably looking around at stuff, Argus is kind of like, at first he just kind of picks up like this pile of papers haphazardly, just kind of like starts glancing at them. Doesn't really look like anything too, like, or it doesn't like really, like he doesn't really seem too concerned as he's reading them, but as he's kind of like going through the pages, he kind of looks a lot more hurried, a bit more like kind of off kilter, if that makes sense. It's kind of like reading the page a lot faster, kind of like looking between them, probably saying some things under his breath or kind of repeating things he's saying on paper. But
Are we standing on metal floors, Mike?
Yeah, but they have slight heat to them. Yes.
Is it pulsing?
No.
Things shouldn't pulse.
It's also clear that the longer those notes went on, the less stable the person writing them is.
Yeah.
I think with those notes, do you share those notes with the others afterwards, or?
Nerva is staring intently as you mumble.
Yeah. Argus is kind of like. Argus is trying to process this. Kind of. With the earlier notes, would he recognize the handwriting? Does it seem like
with these notes? Yes, especially the beginning of them, like the first entry, you definitely recognize the handwriting, and it's 100% who you think it is.
The first entry or entry 2?
The entry 1.
Argus is gonna kind of, I guess after Argus has read through the papers, he's gonna kind of place the papers down on the table and just probably just kind of lean over the table, kind of like shoulders on it, probably just rub the back of his head, just kind of say, God to be damned. He looks pretty frustrated. I think I pieced together who authorized that quest.
Who?
Well, from what I read here, seems to have been my brother.
That's where
damn.
And that's where we fade to black. That
Shit.
response, so it seems to be my brother. Perfect spot to end the session. Thank you guys for joining me.
In the background, Nerva's teeth are showing a little bit.
So, thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna end the recording now. I appreciate everybody who's here. You guys are great, and I always have a ball of a time.
Okay, so just